Hello folks, welcome to a Walkie talkie, and we are in the West End, right? And I want to talk about alignment with morals and standards, right? This has nothing to do with me, this is more observing a couple of things I've seen on Reddit. Right, person one, and I'm only just using the name John Blogs because John Blogs is a kind of nice, kind of anonymous name, etc. Right, so he went for this job interview in London and he got the email saying, after careful considerations, our values do not line up with your morals and therefore you haven't got the job. We thank you for entertaining the position and turning up for the interview day. We wish you the best of luck, blah blah. Right. I could give you another example of something similar but in a place called Birmingham. Right, and again it's all these morals and values against personality, etc. This one is personality, and you know, I'm going to tell you something probably pretty loud, pretty clear. Let's be honest. If we put everyone against all these strict, high moral standards and values and this and that, we probably wouldn't get whatever it is, a job or a flat or whatever, or I think this is quite a weak argument to discount someone from things like a job or a flat or whatever. I mean, I've actually even seen this morals and values thing being splashed against people looking for rental flats. It's a house somebody's wanting. It's not a date with Socrates or Karl Marx. Fucking hell. But then again, this is this fucked up bullshit we're living in, right? I said previously I think it's a very weak argument on how not to give somebody a job, and it's purely sad because we are not actually, as a generation, applying for a job to satisfy Socrates or Karl Marx or Trotsky. We are there to provide a solid, real-time service, and that's that. Again, these are just examples that I've been reading off of Reddit. These are not personal experiences. I just generally think, having to cut someone out of a potential, a long-term job just because of some, ideas or thoughts or a personality type. It's absolute bish, because I think the investors are more actually interested in, can George Bloggs do the job? Yes. Does John Bloggs have previous experience? Yes. Whatever Karl Marx and Socrates has to offer is completely bloody irrelevant to the work that is being interviewed for, I would strongly believe. Obviously the interview process is there to try and whittle out these Hannibal Lecters and Richard Hillmans of society. But if there's someone there that has experience, has the qualifications, and has a wealth to offer a company, be denied just because of something like personality or value, when the fuck did the world become so fucking virtuous? Jesus, it's like, what? Are you fucking nuts? Right, nobody's virtuous, nobody has values. And let's be honest, if we put every single one of us against the test of Karl Marx and Socrates, right, we've all failed. You know, and to be honest, this society of failure and not getting there is too irresistible for a lot of people. And instead of that fucking nonsense, you know, it should be a, you know, if we're so fucking woke and all that shite, which we aren't, but if we were, I think it's time to start giving people opportunities and chances, and, you know, just a you know, like meeting people halfway. But it doesn't work that way because woke is so fucking hypocritical. It's smelly and disgusting, you know. But I'm a very, very strong believer of giving somebody a chance. You know, might be a person that most other people Mr. Walkie, right? Instead of that, actually like go, alright, right, so you've got some interesting qualifications, you've got some long amounts of experience. Well, here's a work trial and see how it goes by next Friday. That's the way it should be. None of this fucking I know he was cancelled in 2014. He was socially isolated from 2019 up to currently. Fucking give me peace with that pish. Right? If people want to be say righteous, what they do is they gather around people instead of alienate and whatever else. But anywho, yeah, I hope the message is clear in the video. All of these people getting turned away from potential bits of work or types of, you know, here's another one, right? Very quickly. Man meets woman. They start dating. She stops the dating because her values don't match up with his, and that's pathetic. Right, you know, if it was an actual like a serious criticism, then fuck, fair enough, kick him to the curb. But the specificity in this matter was she didn't like him playing Fallout 4. Such a little e-girl. Well, you play Fallout 4, this goes against my morals and standards. Fuck's sake. But that's what I'm trying to say, you know, like, in reality, if we look at things the way it is, nobody has a clean set of morals or standards, and it's just so fucking lucky that we're at where we're at this point in time. And as for that lassie dumping the boyfriend just because he plays Fallout 4, that's about as pitiful as it gets, actually. That's, my morals don't line up with, so my standards don't line up with your morals. You play Fallout 4, you're dumped. Fucking, she's probably been fucking somebody on the side anyway, let's be honest. Anyway folks, I think I'm pretty much done, and I'll catch you in a bit. Ta-da.